Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here, coming to you live for another prospecting tip of the day. As we get started, I would love to go ahead and get acquainted. If you don't mind, share in the comments below who you are, where you're tuning in from. I would love to warmly welcome you. And of course, if it is your first time viewing, either by live or replay, type in a number 1 in the comments. I would love to welcome you as well. I know there's so many first-time viewers that have been popping on. So as you are introducing yourself, I would love to get acquainted. Who am I? I am Sarah Robbins. I'm a former kindergarten teacher turned network marketing top leader. I took all of what I knew to build $1 billion sales team, $1 billion a year, by the way, and I put it in my best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. You can find it on my site at sarahrobbins.com. If you've read it, I would love to hear your feedback. You can share that in the comments. I've also created the audio series you can purchase by CD or MP3. This is my entire system for network marketing success, the Rockstar Recruiting School at sarahrobbins.com. And my leadership training series, the Masterclass Edition. You can get them in a bundle for a really great price too, all on my site, sarahrobbins.com. I'm excited because I always come to you guys live on weekdays every day for a little prospecting tip of the day. So make sure that you follow this page, hit subscribe, and under that option, it actually gives you the option to see it first in your newsfeed versus by chance you hope that it pops up so that you see this free training every day. And I truly hope that it does help you to rock your network marketing business. Remember, you can click the share button for a chance for a shout out, have a little virtual viewing party on your team page. Remember this always, the more who know, the greater your team will grow. As we're waiting for people to get on, I'm going to go ahead and just share something with you guys, just a little invitation with your permission as we're waiting for people to get on and, of course, for us to get started. I wanted to remind you guys on September 19th that I'm doing a really special event for my community, and I'm sharing it with you guys here first. We're doing a Selling for Direct Selling Summit. If you've purchased any of my trainings before, there's nothing out there like it because it's a brand new series. On September 19th, I've been working so hard on it. The content is so good. Guys, I promise you it is going to rock your network marketing business. As your kids are back to school, it's time to reinvest in your success. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect season for this type of training. But I'll be teaching you exactly how I built $1 billion sales team and how you can too with the best practices if you put them in place. Tammy said she's registered. Oh, awesome. This is going to be our first time training together, Tammy. I love it. Thank you for registering. Share if you guys are registered, and if you have the link to it, you can post it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll post it later. Remember this. It doesn't matter if you can't make it live. There's going to be an on-demand replay, and it doesn't matter what your company, service, product is. We're going to have some really great things in store for all of you guys. So today, I am excited to come to you with a free trip that I hope you'll get great value from. I was thinking about a good friend of mine today. Her name is Karen. We were texting each other earlier today, and I'll never forget that event. It was an event that basically just totally rocked her business. It catapulted her success, and it really relaunched not only her team, but our local team too. So here's a little bit about her story, and then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a challenge today too. So I hope that you'll share this with the rock stars on your team. You can share it via inbox, share it on your team pages, tag them below, but this is a really, really good one. A lot of times, we struggle with keeping our funnel full. Once we've talked to people that we know, how do we start to get our business and our products in front of more people if we desire to build a big team long term? So our company is not a party plan company, but I will just say I think events are a really great way to leverage your time and to build your network. And here's the thing. When I started my business, I started like most people, very part-time. And here's my thing. Would you rather talk to, 10 separate people and let's say 30 minutes a piece, it takes 5 hours of your time? Or have those 10 people at an event, do it in an hour, right? It's a great way to maximize your time. But I also want you to think about that if you invite guests to bring friends, or if you ask friends to host events for you, which we'll talk about in a little bit, it's such an incredible way to build your network and to keep your prospecting funnel full. So I remember the story hold on one second. I remember the story of Karen, and Karen, she was coming up on a big birthday, and her friends who she had spoke to about her company, and who, by the way, had told her no for quite a while, they asked her and they said, Karen, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, to be honest with you, she said, I would really love if our group of girlfriends would come together and if you'd host an event for me. That literally would make my day. It would mean so much to me. It would bring great value. It would be such a blessing to me. Would you do that as my birthday wish? And her friend said yes. So they had it at a restaurant. They ordered some appetizers. They set up the audio visual. They put out the products. And Karen was like, oh my gosh, Sarah, like I have all of these people coming. It was like kind of like a little birthday bash / business launch. She was like, I have all of these people coming. I'm going to need some backup. I'm going to need some help. And I was like, no problem, Karen, I will be there. Guys, I went to this event and I'm telling you what, I think it was because it was friends coming together. They were also in celebration of something. It was one of the biggest events, like personal events that I had ever been to. So between my mom and myself and Karen and other leaders, we were making product recommendations. So we were, writing the results, doing a little solution tool, doing a little quick questionnaire, and circling the results on the order form. Here's what we recommend. Fill out the bottom part. We're placing the orders tonight. If you place your order today, you'll be entered to win this giveaway. We were really kind of like hustling through getting people to purchase and making recommendations for the product. And oh, by the way, did you see any value in the opportunity today? We'd start marking that on the form because we knew who we would have to follow up with as a prospect in the business. And man, we were working hard. We were doing, working the room. We opened up and did our welcome. We shared our why. Then we talked a little bit about the business and shared some business success stories. Then we shared our product stories, which hopefully a few days ago you saw my training, my free training on this page. If you didn't, scroll back, how to tell your product story, 5 simple bullet points. Then we shared our product story and we told more about the products. And we told them, hey, go get some food, have some refreshments. And that's when we walked around and we started to say, okay, let me make a recommendation for you. We'd made the recommendation. Here's the order form. You fill out the bottom part. We're going to input it today. You place an order today. You get entered to win, right? So it was such a successful event. Now keep in mind, these were the friends that told Karen no for the longest time. No, I'm not interested in the business, but sure, I'll host an event for you. So at the end of the event, literally, no joke, my mom, myself, Karen, we had like our arms full of order forms and a few people who actually said, this was so fun. This was such a great event. It was so high energy. I want to be a part of what you guys are doing. Like, yeah, I want to hear about it. I want to be a part of the team. So we marked that on the form. And between Karen, my mom is my sponsor, by the way, in business, and myself, we went over to these ladies who hosted the event. And Karen, this is so smart, $1 million tip for you if somebody agrees to host an event. She showed the ladies all of the orders and all of the interest about the business. We were able to recount every conversation we had. And Karen said, okay, ladies, are these orders going in under you? Meaning, are you going to join me finally? Or are they going to go under me? I don't care either way. You've blessed me. It's incredible. It's awesome. I'm thankful. But are you going to join and take these orders, or are you going to place them all under me? Now would be a really good time to join. And here's the coolest thing. Those ladies joined after telling her no for a really long time. They joined Karen's business. But here's the incredible thing, guys. Those orders, those new enrollments, not only did they bring incredible momentum to Karen's business, but they actually revitalized our local meetings. We were doing local meetings, weekly meetings at the time, and it really put a boost into our Michigan market, and it helped us to build a really incredible team. Now, as I mentioned to you guys, I am not a part of a party plan company. And, but when I started this business, I thought, how can I get in front of a lot of people in very part-time hours? I had a full-time job, but I had a very limited network. And events were such a great answer to me. In fact, we're going to be talking about events over the next couple days, but different kinds, different types, etc. If you're willing to step outside of your comfort zone and really put in the hard work, remember, it's hard work you put in up front for long-term reward, right? Working harder up front so you don't have to for the rest of your life. I would say, where else can you compress a 30 to 50-year career into 3 to 5 years? So again, it's a great way to leverage your time. So if you only have an hour of time, you can get in front of a large group of people in under an hour. But it's a really great way to expand your network too. Not only if you host events, And you can do them once a month, change the theme, new year, new you, right? In January, back to school, it's time to do something fun for you, girls' night, whatever. You can change the themes, but what about taking the extra step and asking people to host an event for you? So I want to give you guys some quick language, okay? So this is very, very simple. As you reach out to people today, and I'm going to give you a challenge, I want you to just simply ask them, hey, so-and-so, I know, have you heard about my business? I'm sure you've seen about it online, whatever. Just find a reason to connect. But here's the language for you. Simply say this. I have a desire to expand my business in your area or to your network. Would you be willing to host an event for me? I'll give you some free product or my discount on the product as a thank you. All you have to do is invite. I'll do all the hard work, the heavy lifting, and I'll even make sure that I clean up after myself. Okay? So just have a little bit of fun with it. But again, hey, so-and-so, my business, I have a desire to expand my business in your area, or if they live in your area, maybe to, expand it to your network. Would you be willing to host an event for me? I'll give you some free product or my discount on the product as a thank you. All you have to do is invite people. I'll do all the hard work, all the heavy lifting. I'll even make sure that I clean up after myself. Sometimes people are concerned about, that kind of like hosting piece, right? And here's the thing. If you're on your company auto ship, or if you have a way to purchase products through your company, you could do one of two things. You could get them some free product, right, from your monthly order, or if you don't want to invest in that way, you could just give them your discount on the product. They write you a check or they give you cash for the thing that they want to order, but you allow them to purchase it at your price and you place that order too. So it's such a great way to repay people who agree to host that event for you. Guys, I wish you could have seen that event. I wish you could have been at that event. I wish you would have seen the excitement and the momentum. See, when people say to me, like, where do I find people? I'm like, the question is not where to find people. You're surrounded by people, right? It's getting out of your house. It's going where the people are. And really, bottom line, guys, here's the deal. Your willing to has to be greater than your wanting to. Your willing to has to be greater than your wanting to. So my challenge to you today is this. I want you to make at least just one call. More if you've got more guts, right? More if you want to grow your business bigger and faster, right? In order to do the things that we want to do, we have to sometimes be willing to do the things that we've never done before. It's a brand new thing, right? But I want you to reach out to at least one person and you ask them and simply say, hey, my business is expanding in your area. Would you be willing to host an event for me? And use the language that we talked about earlier. If it's somebody that's long distance, stream in via way of technology, or maybe have them host a virtual event for you and you follow some of the tips that I give in my social media summit. By the way, if you don't have that yet, guys, it's a must. In today's world, I've recruited 300 people. Majority of them came through social media, no paid advertising. I really want you to get that social media summit that's on my website, sarahrobbins.com. It'll transform your business. You'll learn how to do virtual events and post and attract new leads, all of that good stuff. But I am encouraging you guys reach out to one person today and post in the comments below what your experience was like. Don't share what your company or product name is, right? It's a generic page, but I would love to hear from you, to cheer you on, to shout you out, and to really see how this transforms your network marketing business. It might just be the one event that changes everything for you. Speaking of events, don't forget to register today before we sell out fast for September 19th for my Supersize Your Sales webinar. It's brand new training, so if you've been on my trainings before, you've not heard any of this because it's new content. It's selling for direct selling, and it's how I built $1 billion per year sales team with great strategies on getting customers, keeping customers, converting customers to be your best business partners, and really rocking your business through customer sales. So make sure you register for September 19th. Shout out below when you do. Remember, there's going to be a recording of it if you can't make it live. It's great for all companies, but I would love to hear from you, and I would love to see you there. If not, I will see you here even sooner tomorrow for another free prospecting tip of the day. For now, I would love to hear your takeaways. Go ahead and shout out below. Share this with a team member on your team page or an inbox. Tag them in the comments below. I do hope today's tips help you rock your network marketing business. Have a great day, guys. God bless, and goodbye for now. Rock on, rock stars. We'll talk to you tomorrow.